Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are the Smoking Dragons, and we're not your average dungeon crawlers. And today, Legend of Arcadia, episode Mithos. Y'all ready for this? Session 8. Edgy AF. Let's go. Now, I know last time I said what a fucking session that was for the previous one, but how about that ending of that last session, though? We're coming off the heels of it premiering, and
oh boy,
ooh, so good. The divine intervention works. The BBEG from the main campaign shows up. Who'd have thought that'd happen? Except the divine intervention part. The BBEG part, yes. The divine intervention, absolutely not. Completely derailed everything. I've done a lot of writing. So who am I again? You can take your place as an honorary dragon for that, because you've now done what the other dragons have done to me.
I should have asked her for a portable hole and a bag of holding.
Oh shit!
Never.
No.
Never both of those at the same time. Ever. I've learned from my mistakes. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the recap of what happened last time. There's both a lot that happened and not a lot that happened. So we should get through this really quickly. So after the tremendous battle against Catan, our heroes decided that they would kind of like poke and prod at him, just figure out what made him tick, what made him do all that crazy stuff that nearly killed them all. And Prilin found out that all of his augments were directly attached to his bones. He didn't have any missing limbs or anything needing replaced. He just had them grafted into his body, which is a severe source of pain for that procedure and generally cause those who go through it to go crazy. I mean, you saw what he looked like, so I mean, yeah, he probably was. So they decided that they would carry Catan back to Mrs. Fair. Quick stop with the Exolosian guards as they're walking in. Rilin's like, oh yeah, everything's fine. Oh, okay, fantastic. They just walk in, notice the stairs are gone. What the fuck? But they're already gone. It's too late. They're gone. Everybody's okay. They return back to Fair Drinks not more than 10 or 11 hours since they were last there. So it is very early in the morning, but Mrs. Fair lets them in. They explain what had been done, and Mrs. Fair congratulates them and even throws in a little something extra because he was brought back intact. Sans high-grade explosive in his chest that would have activated had his heart stopped beating, but Zera took care of that inadvertently with her guiding bolt, completely disintegrating it. So good on you. So as Mrs. Fair goes to fetch the diplomats, they have a little bit of a talk with Benny, kind of figure out what's going on with Benny, and he doesn't serve drinks. They learned why, and instead they taught him a new thing called clapping, and they promptly wished that he would never do it again. So Mrs. Fair then gives them their reward. They get free drinks for life, and they also got You Ain't Going Nowhere rod, which also known as the immovable rod. Oh, and before they were able to, before Mrs. Fair was able to come out, they were able to salvage a few things from Catan's corpse, which is 3 plasma cells, a cold plasma cell, acid plasma cell, and flame plasma cell, which they were able to take out of his palm, some different augments. And before that, I almost forgot, Prilin had found a bag of marbles. Nobody knows what they are, but they know that they can contain things and pulverize whatever's inside. So do with that what you will. But yeah, so our heroes escorted the diplomats onto the train to Exelos, a nice calm train ride, something they haven't had in a while. They arrive at the tower, meet up with Bellamere, the second in charge of security, where they find out that the head of security is not on duty today. Quite odd, but it was a family emergency, so suspicions are raised. And Finos decides to be the guinea pig testing the lift going up, because every time they've been on anything mechanical, it is either blown up or been destroyed. So they don't like their chances. So Finos decides to be the guinea pig, goes up, seems fine, goes down, seems fine. They all go up and meet with the council. The diplomats are finally there, mission complete, get their reward. However, there are a few stipulations. Finos is to have his memory wiped and, fixed. And Zera's grandparents are to appear in court and probably will serve prison time because evidence is stacked against them. And Prilin will be charged for all of their crimes and spend up to roughly 165 years in prison, unless they paid a fine of 500,000 electrum, which they did with Nero's help. And they were kind of taking a look at these council members, and I gotta say, these council members are kind of dicks. Is a major consensus around the room. They even ordered chips to, if any of these people were to run away or shirk from their duties, or shirk from their responsibilities that were given to them by the council, Chips had full right to kill them or bring them back, one of the two. Which, if Chips didn't accept, he would also face considerable prison time for all of his unorthodox methods. And you would consider them war crimes of how intense they've been. But what else could we expect from Chips? Of course. So getting a look around and having the diplomats ask the council that these five be present for the diplomatic meeting has bought them some time. But as you're looking around, the Grand Councilman, he's coughing a lot, quite a lot. Maybe he's just terribly old. Or maybe it might be the fact that his veins are jet black and all of a sudden they're going up, and then it forms into the symbol of the flaming eye. Who would have saw that coming? And then, boom, full on long distance possession from Sanix himself. The good old BBEG of Legend of Arcadia main campaign. He's here, and he's just beside himself that he was able to possess somebody over 2,000 miles away, roughly. Killed the councilman in the process by crushing their skull. And then, as if by divine providence, Nero utters the words, Viofa, humble him. And the light of the sun blacks out the sky. And then the moon is in its place. Moonbeam shoots down into the tower. Viofa shows up, hand out, exits Sanix out the window of the 80th floor of the Exelos Tower. Don't know what's going on with that. We'll find out. And then threatens the entire council with, don't touch them or any of their loved ones, or you're going to hell. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what she said. And then takes one look at the wall at Southern Mithos and just is like, oh yeah, that's not there anymore. It is crushed. Everything is in chaos. Pandemonium. Everything is changed. And with Viofa's parting words to everybody, walk always in the light of the moon, we now delve back into Legend of Arcadia episode Mithos. I got really excited because it was such a good session. It was such a good session. So I started just be like, yeah, this happened, and then this happened. I stopped caring about like the air of like, ooh. It was more just like, yeah, this fucking shit. Oh my god. Just got to that point.
So Chips, oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
So Chips exclaims really loudly, "Holy shit! That was nuts!"
It's great ways. Brillin's
Couldn't
probably
have
just
said it
still
better
in
myself.
shock.
I guess I'm a believer now, guys.
Holy
Kind of has to
shit,
be at this
Nero.
point.
Oh.
You hear the door to the Grand Council room opening, and you see Bellamere come running in with a few security members, and they hold up their blasters like, "What the hell's going on?" And before any of you can speak, one of the council members stands up. "Security, get them out of here. Make sure." And then you see, as she's speaking, you see like her vibrant gold skin immediately just go gray and she drops dead.
Epic.
Oh.
And Belmare's just like, what the fuck just happened? What was that?
You know how we were mentioning the hinky stuff?
Yes.
It got bigger.
How did it get bigger?
Perhaps the remaining members of the council would like to elaborate.
As Nero kind of like looks at them with like a
Yeah.
Zera's still like very shocked and just like, I don't know. Yeah, you do.
One of them is just like, well. What?
commit. You got it. You started. Here we go.
It was great. We
I
gotta
love
do it. It's perfect.
Continue.
You walk away.
Well, the sun went out. I can't.
You can. You can do it. I believe in you.
This is the voice I went with, and I'm committed.
Hold on. Was there 7 original council
Yes.
members? All right, so,
So
this one's dopey.
there's
Continue.
4. Dopey. And then the moon was replaced it. It was there. And then Viofar herself was in this room. This is Adam Sandler, I guess.
Play Deckard Cain from Diablo.
It's Adam Sandler. He might as
Oh,
well show
goodness.
up.
Yeah.
Should have asked for that. Damn it.
Adam Sandler, please.
Adam Sandler, humble him.
And he just shoots out the window.
All right! Shut up!
Oh no, guys.
God, it's already happening. Okay. So Bellamere is just like, he's not crazy, is he?
No.
Well, I came up here because the Grand Councilman's body just splattered all over Main Street.
Was there anything left?
Salsa.
Oh, sorry, Chips.
Chunky salsa.
No. Don't, there wasn't anything left. He was pulverized.
Blended salsa.
Puree, I guess.
Yeah.
He's like, and he
His
goes
butt.
over to Planter, just.
So Bellamy is trustworthy, but not steel-stomached.
Yeah.
Guess you're not having dinner tonight there, Bellamere.
No. So, what happens now?
Well, we have the case of the bombs, explosive devices that we need to take care of.
I'll get my men to scour the basements. That would be where any explosives would need to be placed in order to take the tower down completely, if it was to be taken down. So
we have these devices, these little marbles that will potentially, if you, I guess, throw them at the bombs or whatever. Okay.
let me see them.
No.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
No.
If they can help defuse the bombs, then
I don't think they defuse the bombs. I think they help if they explode. You explode, you throw. Backup plan.
can I see them?
No.
Why?
I don't trust you yet.
That's fair, I suppose. I mean, I could have had my men kill you right now because there are 3 council members dead.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't touch us.
Yeah.
But also, side note, hey Real, you got those plans?
The plants. Oh. Yeah.
I remember you scribbling something when we were going through the data banks. Maybe that could help them find them easier.
Let me just going through their stuff. All right. Here. You probably can make more sense of this than I can. You can have this.
It's a copy of the tower blueprints. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. See, they're hitting the pillars here, 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 and here. There's 4 structural weak points, as outlined by these blueprints. But it's the explosives needed would have to be extremely powerful. I don't know of any explosives that would create this kind of destruction.
Oh, they exist.
What do you mean they exist?
That's all. They're there. Just expect
Do
the
you need
worst.
to know about them in order to defuse them?
If they're there.
I guess Zera will sort of pass along any knowledge that she's found about it as well. But she will leave any family names out.
Oh, I see. Right, this should help us out. Men, on me. We're going to the basement. And as they are walking away, I want everybody to roll perception.
Oh, sorry about that.
13.
It's a dirty 20.
28.
5.
Who am I again? 1?
No, sorry, that was me looking at my modifier, not a 1.
That's 16.
Okay. If you rolled 16 or higher, you hear what seems to be one of the guards mumbling, and I'm actually gonna mumble. Did you guys get any of that?
Nope. Shit.
Okay, yeah. It was not high enough to hear it clearly. So,
maybe Nero, you should do the clairvoyance listening magic spell in his back pocket.
See, I would love to. But I actually took that off my spell list
Oh no!
last time. So, to make place for what I thought were going to be more useful things. So, huzzah! That's why when you said that, I was like, uh-oh. Sure it's not here.
Nero, what happened to you?
Because it's like a level spell that's real niche, you know?
Chips, he's a bit worn out from what just happened, I'm sure. That's all.
You got
Very mentally taxing to bring a god down, I'm sure.
very true. Very true. So the diplomats they're still just like standing in shock, haven't moved. So now that we've had time to process, I know who that is.
It's good because we don't.
Yeah.
The guy who possessed the other guy.
Who is it?
The only problem is he's dead. Or at least should be.
Obviously
Define-
isn't.
Should be.
He died something like 50 years ago.
I kind of doubt that.
Well, we held him in our prison and, executed him and everything. Yet that was him. I mean, not physically looking like him, but that voice, I've heard it. It is him.
It's
he
pretty
says-
haunting. I don't doubt that you recognize it. I'm still hearing the echoes.
I mean, in the fact that he says he serves the god of destruction, that's very bad news. If that is true.
Well, if it's any consolation, though, if what you say is true, he might just come back again. We have learned that as they have.
He gestures toward Rillin and Chips.
So, beautifully put it. He is now salsa, so he is dead again for the time being.
Right. We have to we have to get back to the Armada.
The wall coming down, I think that might be best. They might be wondering what the hell happened to the wall.
Very true. We should head there as soon as possible so that they know that we're okay and so that we don't start a war.
Yeah, that's true.
We already got one war. We don't need two.
Especially not with Mithos.
No.
Do you have some sort of long-distance way of communicating with them?
None of us are clerics.
She looks down at her Palm Pilot and is like, yeah, okay.
We don't have the ability to communicate over long distance. The fact that you guys do is quite interesting.
Also, why we don't want this war to start.
Yeah.
What's a sitch? I've read somewhere that, when we were first starting out with technology, that we used to use like light flashes on and off. You guys don't have, something like that? Some sort of a code that you could send to your military?
Considering it's daytime, it might not work out so well. I mean, I'm sure they're wondering about the whole moon replacing the sun thing, too.
I think everyone might be a little freaked out right now. I think Mithos and guys back on the ship are probably like, what's going on?
I hesitate to think what the entire globe will think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know for one, when I turn around and look at like the remaining members of the council, what are they doing?
Just kind of like, they're just sitting. One of them's just like,
contemplating thousands of years of ruling like this.
If I were you, you might want to get a handle on this, but in a way that works out well for you. And I'll just kind of smile. It's kind of a little bit of a threat, just like like you can't be doing things how you've been doing things, but you're in charge, so you should start fixing this mess.
Very cathartic for Finos, I'm sure. Just only a slight bit of catharsis. Not
Bit
really
of hubris
noticeable.
added in there.
I mean, we don't know what to do. We've never had to handle something like this before.
You want me to-
Usually we get someone to do it for us.
Well, maybe you should put a positive spin on it. Say it was your idea. You're opening up Mithos for the good of the realm. And you are.
And you are. You are. Yes, we are. I will, let's head to the panic room. And the four of them just kind of like shuffle off. You see a door in the wall just they file in.
Like we may never see them again.
Well, that's good with me.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
Nero's gonna look around confused, because everything that's happened, a lot of it his fault. He's gonna look around and be like,
So, are we not dealing with the pirate anymore? I'm at a loss.
About that, Akko speaks up. Here's the thing. We may know of his existence. May have created a situation in order for this to happen. May have paid him a lot of money. I don't know. Now that they're out of the room, I feel comfortable in saying this. I mean, considering everything that has happened, I feel like, yeah. So, yeah, we know Captain Green Eye. We've traded with him before.
So
though we didn't get the tech that he stole, he actually kind of, swindled us a bit, and instead went to Adalas and gave them the tech because they had something that he wanted. I don't know what, but yeah, I mean, pirate. So what are you gonna do? The king would have him killed, but he's a very valuable asset. He can get into places that generally nobody can. I mean, he got into Mithos.
So with your very specific vagueness, you're saying that you believe it's sort of under control, or...
Yeah.
Right. So it's only this immediate mess that we've really got to sort of figure out.
I think so. I mean, I don't know why I'm so calm right now. I think it's just the desensitivity of all the past couple days that have been happening, and it's just something I kind of sort of expect with you guys now.
Same page, mate. Same page.
So I'm pretty desensitized to everything that's happening right now. I'm probably going to have nightmares eventually. But when that time comes, and it will, then I'll deal with it then. We'll all deal with it then.
Cross that bridge when we come to it, so to speak.
So should we head back to the Armada so we can get going? Personally, as much as I'd love to help you, I don't think we'll be of any help.
It's going to be the same train route that we were originally taking. If you guys are comfortable with that.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Seems fine.
Just speaking as a diplomat, would you say they're going to come out of there? She sort of
probably not. In fact, they've probably all gone in there and killed themselves. I'm kidding. That's probably not what happened.
Sure. Maybe we shouldn't. I feel
Roll
like
perception, everybody.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
waiting.
21.
13.
21 also.
21 also.
30.
Number of the day.
You hear in unison. Oh, I was kidding. I was joking. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
To be fair, it was an alright joke at the time. Maybe we should hit up Bells on our way down and just let him know that there's no longer a council to protect, and maybe, well, I don't know who's next in line. I don't follow politics. Finos, you been up here a heap. You got an idea what they're going to do next?
In my mind, it's whoever takes charge. Look around, and then I'll kind of get a worried look on my face and turn slowly and look at Chips, and then shake my head no, and then I'll look at Nero and say, like, you seem to be a reasonable person. Do you know anybody that may be able to temporarily control this mess?
Oh, God.
There can't be a power vacuum, or Mithos is going to crumble
Well,
just like that wall did.
Unfortunately, my responsibilities lie with the church, and as of such, my knowledge of power and control is in Mithos is lacking. You would need someone who has direct ties to the council, knows how they work, how their command structure functions, their ideals, their goals.
And as he says this, he's going to keep getting closer and closer to Finos.
Someone who thinks shrewdly, someone who assesses situations and looks for the best outcome, one that benefits not only themselves but those around them. Somebody who can make the choices necessary to survive. Congratulations, Finos.
And he's going to put his hand on Finos' shoulder.
At this point, like, Finos gets a little bit shade paler, and then he looks at the window that's been broken. It's like, in his head, he's kind of like, I could glide away from here. He just kind of says, I think I'll pass.
I mean, it was their original plan to, not be on Mithos anymore. I don't think they want to take control of Mithos. I don't think any of us do.
It's an awful long silence, and I can hear the gears turning in Chips's brain.
While everybody else is pondering, I have a different question. For this 250,000 Electrum of Nero's that's in a case, what is the format in terms of currency? Like, is it coins? What is it?
It's Electrum coins, yeah.
How much do those weigh?
They're very lightweight, actually. It's a very lightweight metal.
Just for reference, I looked this up because I was going to be sassy to maybe, we'll see, $250,000 worth of quarters, or 50 cents, either, or $half, whichever one you want, is 10,000 pounds. Granted, that's times 4, so. And
they're in a magical box that makes it light.
So I was just like, if it's is it very, very heavy at least, or is it like super light?
Yeah,
it'd be like 20.
Normally the case would be really heavy, but it's in a special kind of case that makes all the contents in it light. It's similar to like a bag of holding, but it's not. So you can't put two of them together and make a black hole.
That's not what I'm asking, but I like it. No, can I make it at least a little heavy for like a normal person to carry? Or no? Can I like tweak the settings?
Sure.
Cool. Last question. And this could be to Akko, but do they use Electrum in Cordova? Is that a form of currency?
It is not a form of currency.
Never mind then.
We're thinking of finding out the exchange rate.
No, as well. I'll tell you, since it doesn't happen, is Nero with the pirate thing is his lesson in justice system is geeking and angry right now because a nefarious person has control of high-tech weapons in a society that isn't very technologically advanced, and so that's a big problem. And they just admitted that they did it, and so Nero's going to be like, okay, well, you can use this money to support your war effort, but you have to carry it the whole time. Whatever you can carry, you can take. It's like form of punishment, but if they can't use Electrum, then never mind.
I'd say they don't use it. Doesn't mean they can't use it.
An exchange rate will be set up soon.
With that distraction, everybody else, do you guys think about power vacuum stuff? Because I didn't.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
I knew it.
Yeah. Good on you, Chips.
Chips just becomes the dawn of Mithos.
I don't know if that's what we were thinking. I think that's a whole nother train of thought, actually.
Chips, are you even qualified to lead?
I've led some espionage missions back in the day and had some training on leadership at the academy.
Okay. I mean, perhaps they already have somebody in mind. Maybe.
If anything, it's temporary, and knowing our lovely continent and the 7 elves, he's an elf himself. So maybe they'll just be comfortable with the fact that it's another elf, and they're like, okay, they're all dead, but there's another one. Maybe we don't have to worry too much. I don't know.
Look, it'll be our fallback idea at least.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should table this for later and get the Cordovans back to the Armada.
Oh, can we see the Armada from here? Like with the thing being taken out,
them.
we can see them. Zera wants to like use a little bit of a binocular sort of thing and try and see if she can see what, like, do they look like they're staying still? They're, preparing cannons, or, look like they're jostling themselves about or something?
You can see that, like, there's some of them on the ship, like, they're, like, throwing ropes so they can try to pull the ship in. So they can all, like, heave the ship in closer.
So sort of headed towards the shore.
Yeah. They're going to get a boarding party pretty soon. A boarding party to the continent. So they're going to figure out what's going on, or at least try to.
Before we go, Chips looks at Nero and Prilin and says, "Hey, I guess you guys, or I guess the council doesn't need that 500,000 Electra. Maybe you should take it back."
I was already planning on stealing it back, buddy.
The church could always use more donations.
Go ahead, Prilin.
Even though you're a little bit of a backstabber, you still got your brain in the right place, don't you?
Backstab? Who's going to backstab who?
No, it's okay. You just try to throw us all under the bus. You could have said no, seeing how everything turned out.
If I said no, what do you think would have happened on the spot?
Same shit. I don't think it would have changed much.
I guess Mommy Moon would have came down anyways, so it would all have been a moot point.
You're lucky that she did.
Yes, I am very lucky.
Yeah. Buddy.
Thank you, Nero, for invoking divine intervention.
The what?
Do not thank me. Thank the goddess and her benevolence to care for the creations of the gods.
Looks like these boats are on the move. The boats are on the moon. Oh no. The boats are on the move, guys. Probably want to meet them by the time they get to land, if we possibly can.
What about the situation with the explosives?
Do you think the guards have it under control?
Yeah, Belle's got it handled.
We should probably
definitely want to check in on him on the way down, though. Yeah.
We should probably get his frequency before we head out.
That too.
All right. Do you guys head towards the elevator?
Yeah.
All right, you get in the elevator.
You were muted, Finos, sorry.
Oh, I was saying I don't like how he said that, honestly.
Exactly.
Like, can I check the elevator?
Yeah. I'm gonna just healy it down the stairs.
Yeah, can I check on this elevator real quick?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to check?
I've rode it a few times. It seems okay.
Just in case. For any traps or anything.
Sure.
Okay.
Perception.
$14 plus 11. I suck at math and time.
25.
Thank you.
So where are you checking?
I'm gonna check the inside before anyone else gets in.
Okay. So you're checking the inside of the elevator. Seems fine. No traps that you can tell. What? You guys are all laughing.
I know it's one of the 6 DM phrases that are just like,
Oh
like,
no, yeah.
roll perception. Seems fine.
Seems fine.
Fine is just such an ambiguous word nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Okay.
Well, I would say we should definitely get us frequency, and then maybe just have them evacuate the building to make sure in the area.
True.
Yeah,
What's the point in blowing up the building if the council's all dead?
We could fake a fire alarm. With someone being tossed out the window, a fire alarm's kind of, next thing. That wouldn't seem quite so...
Whenever Zera says this, I turn around and I look at the plant that he threw up into. Yeah. And I pop a firebolt onto it. Just bake it. Let's make it real.
You light the plant up.
What if there's bombs?
Zera's gonna make sure it's not near any curtains or anything else flammable, so just the plant pans.
Okay.
Smoke signal it into the smoke detectors.
All right, you guys go down the elevator, and you hear, and the elevator.
Oh, guys, we should have taken the stairs. They quit these things during fire drills. Damn it! I should have remembered that.
Can you boopity bop bop boopity boop?
Give me a hand, Ro.
Yeah,
She's gonna give the roof a poke and see where the little panel is. Jump out onto the roof and see if she can fiddle with things.
Get up there.
All right, go ahead and roll me Arcana.
I almost knocked over my coffee. Oh my god.
Don't knock over your coffee.
That's 24. What were you gonna say, Hilmay?
Just in case, Nero's gonna look at Chips and be like,
would it be possible for you to hand me that device that Miss Fair gave you?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
and then Nero's going to grab it, and as Prilin and Zera climb up onto the roof, Nero's gonna raise his hand so that the rod is touching the ceiling, and then he's gonna click it.
Okay. So the rod is there on the ceiling. And what was your Arcana roll one more time?
24.
24. Gotcha. So you open the control box on top, and you splice in, and it gives you the option to override the access of the fire alarm. The fire alarm override. You can override that.
Okay. Can I try to see if there's any other security protocols that are going on, or any other protocols that would be with within the
functions?
Yeah, like something that's set up in the background or anything.
There aren't really any other security protocols, at least that can be accessed from the elevator control box. Only thing right now is elevator operations, which actually, as you're looking at it, it looks like it glitches a couple times when it's on the screen, it keeps shifting.
All right. She'll set the elevator to be able to go again, ignore the fire drill for at least now, but she's going to make it stop at the, like she's going to set a speed and make it stop at the second floor.
Okay.
Not the last one.
Gotcha.
Do you share this with everyone?
Yes. And I do mention the glitch as well. Just, it's, I don't know, something's not right with the system. To be fair, I haven't played around with this one very much, but it shouldn't be flicking.
Nero is going to unclick it, and if we fall into a free fall, Nero will click it again, but unless that happens, he won't do anything else. He's just holding it like against the ceiling of the elevator. Unclicked at the moment.
All right, so you're all back in the elevator, and the elevator starts going down, and then you hear and then so right as the elevator starts,
It's not meant to make that noise.
I need everybody first to roll me a dex save before you click, Nero, because it will jostle you a bit.
Yeah. Damn it.
30-20.
It's cocked. Huh. I rolled a 2.
25.
All right, 16 and up, you're able to be fine. Again, I'm assuming you rolled a 1.
I did not crit fail, no. I got a 5 total, but that's still a failure.
Those who
Hey,
failed,
mine's a 5 total too.
those who failed, you hit the roof of the elevator, just poof, and you hit the ground. Nero, the immovable rod goes out of your hand and slides across the floor, and it hits the elevator glass, and the glass just starts spider cracking all the way up. And the immovable rod is on the ground. If anybody wants to grab it.
I'll grab it.
Prilin, you and Chips both grab the immovable rod and hold it up and click. And now I have to roll.
I didn't want us to fall this far yet. It was supposed to be instant. I slipped. I'm sorry. Nero says, face down in the bottom of the elevator.
I'm just hoping Zera landed on top of you.
Zera, where are you?
I can't see you.
Get off me!
So as you do that, you click and you let go of the rod. The elevator and it holds on the rod, but the elevator is massively bent. The glass in front just shatters out, just, and it kind of like opens like a mouth, and you're just like, whew. And the diplomats are just like,
Yeah.
I hate getting on things with you guys.
Question.
That wasn't me.
As Nero is on the ground and looks up, he's probably able to like look over the edge at this point. What's the building made out of?
The building itself is made out of similar material to that as the wall is.
Would I be able to stone shape it?
I'll allow it.
Nero seeing this, because we're probably all like cockeyed and like slanting and whatever else, he's going to like where the elevator is sitting, he's going to stone shape so that like rock shoots out like 5 feet and braces underneath to kind of give it support, so that way our weight doesn't like make it start to crack more over time.
Okay. but that immovable rod is pretty much like the elevator bent around it.
So I was worried about if we went too far down.
Oh, how far did we get?
You fell about 40 stories in a free fall.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on.
It's only like 20 to 30 to go.
Hold on. I can't do too much. How far away is the edge of the elevator from the wall itself?
I would say about 10 feet.
Nero does not do that because he has to touch the stone. So I literally can't.
You have no access to actually.
Yeah.
Touch
So
the
that's
stone,
why
yeah.
I was like, I had to reread it real quick because I was like, I'm pretty sure I have to touch it. So yeah, never mind. We are still hanging. Yep. Never mind.
Oh fuck.
Campaign over, guys.
There's an elevator.
K. TPK. It was the elevator that was
Ascension and descension. That's how I kill people. You saw I killed the other guy by throwing him out a window.
There it is.
At this moment, Finos kind of looks around and he looks at Zera and say, I hate to say it, but did you happen to see a ladder in that elevator shaft when you were up there?
I wasn't looking for one, but yeah, there is. There always is safety protocols.
Diplomats first.
Well, we're practically experts at this time, so
We're going down.
Ladder Coon has returned.
No.
maybe let's think this clearly.
If there's metal, like, I'm guessing that it has like a metal framing as much as it had like glass walls or something like that.
Yeah.
Druidcraft is ranged.
Yeah.
Yay. So can I Druidcraft any loose cables to come down just a little bit further and reattach so that we're sort of closer to the ladder and secured at least in this place?
Sure. Absolutely. So the cables, like you hit a couple buttons in the Palm Pilot and the cabled tendrils go out and they wrap around the cables and pull them down and pulls the elevator closer to the wall. So now you can climb out of the side and get to the ladder easier instead of jump for it. And you even bent apart some of the metal, so you could retrieve the immovable rod if you were so inclined.
I was worried about that.
Yeah, because the other option would be reach in and then click it.
So I guess I'll retrieve it since it's safe to do so now.
Well, hold on. Did we all climb out?
I didn't say it was
no.
safe to do so. I just said
After we're all off on the ladder.
Let's get onto the ladder first.
Just sort of a quiet word to the diplomats. Like, I know the last one didn't go so great, but we're going down this time, not up. So it should be better.
If you say so.
I don't think this one winds. So this one's static.
The winding wasn't necessarily the problem. It was the fact that it was a long ladder. How high up are we?
You three did fine last time.
It's gonna be okay.
Near as far.
We failed miserably.
You want to see a magic trick?
You guys are in fact higher than you. The distance is much greater than before.
Nero sighs.
She's just saying that it's not.
And Nero's gonna walk over to the diplomats and just be like,
Well, we can't have war, and I'm assuming at least one of you needs to make it.
he tries to make a lighthearted joke. And he's gonna cast Enhance Ability again, Bull's Strength, on them at level 4, so that they each get advantage.
So this from this point, the ladder it's like longer, but we're just going down.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I do something stupid? Can I pull a video game moment and just try to slide down the ladder?
Sure.
Oh my God.
So
That's why I said, you want to see a magic trick? You guys have nothing to worry about.
All right, roll me acrobatics.
Does
Go.
Nero see that they're about to do this, or are they just full sending?
Full sending.
All right.
It is real.
real.
22.
Okay. You start sliding down. You see Rillin just. Rillin, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Thanks. Okay.
Oh God.
That's a fail.
How bad?
That's a crit.
Crit fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're dead.
You immediately take 2 points of burning damage because you are
Love it.
burning your
Yeah.
hands, and then you let go and you start falling.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Nero see this?
I think everybody would.
Yeah. Nice.
Everybody-
Yeah, she said watch.
With
They
the
said watch
emergency-
this.
With the
Yeah.
emergency system, with the lights, has it gone dim at least, or is it still bright?
It's still bright.
Fuck. Okay.
how far away did this happen?
I would say 40 feet.
Okay. I immediately I'm not even gonna wait for anybody else because falling, that's pretty fast. I look out and see her start falling, and I cast Polymorph on Rillin and turn them into. I'm trying to think. It'd probably be just like a little hummingbird, Ugh.
It's a little humming ball.
There other elevator floor doors nearby that we could
Yeah.
hopefully pry open.
Yeah, each floor has an access point.
Well,
So maybe instead of taming the ladder again, we can pry open a door and head to the stairs.
are there stairs?
I don't know. Are there stairs? You were in the building the most, right?
Well, that's my point. Is I've never used a thing of stairs in my entire life. We have elevators. This council thinks they're infallible.
We did take the stairs at the water filtration plant, if you recall. Although the stairs kind of fell, though.
I mean, it's worth a try, but if not, yeah.
Well, how did they escape the fire alarms? If the elevators don't work and there's no stairs, then everyone burns alive in the fire alarms.
Yeah, I guess if they have fire alarms, you're probably upstairs.
Chips, do you take the immovable rod out of the elevator?
Am I secured somewhere?
You're
how-
out on the ladder.
Yeah, but
Wait.
Hero's gonna be like, wait. And he's gonna look down the shaft at the hummingbird.
We should wait until they've moved.
Damn. Gotta do
I guess I would have satisfied the council's request.
Inadvertently.
Motherfucker.
I thought you said you weren't about that though.
You know, some people can joke about things sometimes.
Your jokes are just
Yeah.
scary, though, mate.
How about this? Chips, help me open the door first, and then we'll decide what to do from there.
Yes, okay. I am pretty strong myself.
Chips and I try to open a door.
Okay, roll that athletics. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Oh, nat 20!
Let's go.
15, so.
Chips just from the ladder hops over to the other side, grabs the door, and just pulls open one side, and you're just like, and the door is open, and you can go on in.
Prilin, would you like to fly back up here?
No.
No.
Ah, yes, the classic hummingbird call.
Ouch.
No.
Coffee
no.
does not belong in lungs, by the way.
No.
Why is the hummingbird from Brooklyn?
I'm good.
Nah.
No, I'm walking in. No, I'm walking in.
Yeah. If they'll fly back up the moment they see like the actual like thing come open. Just fly back up and pass everybody, fly in.
This is a new experience for Prilin.
Yeah, they're having a great time.
I don't think Prilin has ever been turned into a bird before.
No, they've never been turned into anything. They've just seen it, so they're just like, they're everywhere. Whee!
I'll kind of I'll try to look around and see if I can climb through and go through the open door now.
How far away is the door from the ladder?
It's a bit of ways.
Especially since Zera moved it.
So I can take out my rope and kind of like swing it to everybody on the ladder, and so they can, grab a hold, and then I can pull them up into the doorway.
Okay, you do that. Easily done. Everybody's able to use teamwork and climb up the ladder and able to get inside. You are on the 39th floor.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
The movable rod is Prilin back and in the floor.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to retrieve that son of a bitch. So can I like hop back over to the ladder and then tie the rope around the ladder rung and then around myself and then like reach through the hole in the ceiling and then grab it?
See, the way it's bent, the only way to access the rod is if you are inside the elevator.
Then can we somehow tear open like the wall or something of the elevator or something? Like,
You mean the roof? You can
Anything.
attempt it.
You could do the same plan that you were planning to do with yourself, but just tie Zera to you. She's small enough that she'd fit through the roof hole as it falls, sort of thing. It'd be
Okay.
sketchy, but she's up for.
It'd be like a little dangling ball. Okay.
A little
Yeah,
Zera ornament.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so you're gonna tie Zera off to you, and she's gonna go in through the top hole and swing in, and that's how she'll have access to it because it's right by the hole, but you can't reach in through it because then you'll get pulled down. But if you're angled this just the right way,
While
Yes.
she's there, instead of clicking the immovable rod, can she instead hold on to the rod and just put one hand on the top of the elevator and Druid craft the hole to stretch to be as big as the immovable rod? So as soon as it fits through it, the elevator falls, but she's still holding onto the rod.
That is another way to do it, yes.
Yeah, well, as he sort of like lowers me down, I'll do that.
All right. So you Druid craft right at the place where the immovable rod is, and it begins to open up, and then it
I'm gonna say, coming down!
fits the shape of the immovable rod, and then
Look out below!
and then you hear and there's just like a little bit of just a little bit of flames.
You know, click it and give Chips the thumbs up.
Waste it back up.
Oh, in one motion, you're just.
And I grab you and then kind of throw you at the opening of the door, the entryway. And then I'll hop back over. Oh, thank you. And then I kind of hop back over into the entryway, and then we're all in there.
I'm gonna make it a little cooler for you. So you hop over and you click the rod, and it stops in place. You swing on it, and then you start swinging in. You unclick the rod, and you back in.
Yeah, much cooler, much cooler.
That's how I would use an immovable rod. I just use it to just like go higher to places.
Thanks for making Chips badass.
Hey, you had most of the part of that. I'm just here.
You had the flavor.
I'm just telling the story, you know.
Nero's gonna pull a Chips, and he's gonna look at the 3 diplomats, and he's gonna be like,
You 3 better do something strong here. I just wasted a 4th level spell slot on you.
You've killed Bowhammer. They're just like,
I'll look at Chips, and whenever Nero says that, and say, it's the council's job to be forcing doors open now.
I'll hear that from what Nero said, and I'll look at the council members, and then I hold out the rod, and then click it and say, try to pull this.
well, hold on. Make sure we say diplomats. I don't want to make these people like council members.
Oh yeah, sorry. The diplomats. Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Freudian slip there.
I called them the council members too.
They all 3 together are pulling. And Akko's just like, and you see it slightly move.
Holy shit! Wow.
I'm glad there's enough time for this.
Next time, Nero, you gotta share some of that love around here with your 4th level spell slots.
Duly noted.
And with that, there are 39 flights of stairs you guys can go down.
Yay!
Well,
Is
actually, technically, they're
know.
technically 78 flights, because a flight is like a group of stairs. So there's like 2 per floor. So yeah, 78 flights of stairs for you to go down.
Great.
160 flights total.
Well,
I stay hummingbird and just miss all of that.
yeah. I haven't quit concentrating yet. I'm gonna let you fly around. That's up to an hour, or until I lose concentration.
Also, Finos is just like, shut them up. So.
Well, I'll say out loud, like, my original plan was before Prilin did that was was gonna grease the handle or the ladder a little bit and make it a little bit easier to slide down, but it's okay.
They said full send.
Yeah, I was like, let's do it.
Was he a magic trick? Ouch.
And to be
It's
fair,
gonna be
it turned
Brillin's
into a bird.
famous last
So.
word. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's gonna be Brillin's famous last words one day. You want to see a magic trick?
I just love it every time you say, "Can I do something stupid?" I'm just like,
Yeah,
Please do.
of course.
I could use a little stupid right about now.
Because I'm like, I know for a fact that it's one day it's gonna be bad. And it was this close. Twice. Because of chips.
What?
You were to fucking have the elevator come down on me.
Oh, that was a joke.
So, after about an hour goes by, almost an hour, you guys make it down to the bottom floor. A bit tired. Rillin, you're still just a hummingbird.
Nero's drenched in sweat underneath his heavy combat armor, just like.
So, we probably should look for the Bene Gesserit guy.
What?
Bellamy.
Bellamere, yeah, Bellamere.
What did you say before?
The Bene Gesserit guy.
What the hell is that?
It's from Dune.
Oh, that's why I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, Zera's gonna skate down some of the handrails. I got there eventually, and she's gonna try and reach the bottom before them, and try and talk to Bells, see if she can find him.
All right, so you're just like grinding.
4x combo.
At the speed of sound.
Yeah.
or the Superman song by that band from that one skateboarding game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Goldfinger?
Yeah.
Uh,
Goldfinger. Also a good James Bond film.
3 Days Grace, that one.
But, so you reach down to the bottom, and Bellamere is getting people outside the building because the elevator had crashed down to the first floor. And he sees you. What the hell is happening? There's a fire alarm. The elevator comes down. What did you guys do up there? Is the council okay?
Oh.
So at this moment, like literally right whenever he says that, like Rillin's kind of flying around as a hummingbird. I'm assuming you haven't landed yet because I'm gonna purposely wait till you're like in a spot where you're like a good 6-7 feet off of the ground, and then I'm gonna quit concentrating so that way you do fall and bump yourself because
Oh, come on.
what a mess.
I was gonna say I followed with Zera, but
So as you're following Zera, you
yeah.
and then
Oh.
And whenever they ask about the council, whenever that happens, I'll say they locked themselves in the safe room. I'm sure they're fine.
Totally fine. Very fine. How'd you go with the bombs?
we didn't find anything.
That's bad.
At the positions that we checked, there was nothing there.
That's not good.
I really feel like we need to get the head of security on the line.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't want to bother him on his day off. That is a joke, Bellamere. Please, get him on the line.
I mean, I say there's nothing to lose at this point. If he was in on it,
Well,
I'll kind of look up and kind of whisper.
All right, I'll call him. Yes. Hello, Matar.
Hang up. Hang up.
Zera snatches it.
Hang up.
I'm sorry to bother you when you.
Nope. Yep.
I had to take a lap.
Wrong name. Good, right name. Bill.
Why were you doing that? I was just on the phone with the head of security.
Nope.
Does he have a funny eye?
Well, yes, he lost it.
Well, this
Zera's like
explains
hangs
everything.
up the call. He can't overhear anything.
Why?
Matar is involved. He is one of the leaders of this rebel faction.
Yeah. As he's laughing. Oh God.
Oh, that's a good one.
As he's laughing, Rilin's gonna grab his face and pull it really close and be like, "Listen, dude, we're not joking. We've seen it. We've all seen it. We know it. It's
right.
absolute truth. Like, stop. This is serious.
This is really serious.
Stop laughing."
The head of security for the entirety of the tower
Yes.
is in on the whole thing. He's the leader of the rebel faction. Oh my god.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Where's the confetti? Am I being punked?
Mm. Oh my God.
You see Nero get like a little flustered, just because of his history with Matar, and this guy's like laughing it off. And so Nero is going to inadvertently cast Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. So like dim light and like shadowy tendrils start like pouring around him in like a radius, and he's just gonna like walk over as Rilin's holding his face, and he's gonna stick his hand in between them, grab him, and like push him up against the wall, and then like slowly slide him up so that his toes are like touching the ground. And Nero's just gonna say,
I will not repeat myself. He is involved. Take my word for it. I know him more than anyone.
Okay. All right. Okay, you can put me down now, please. This is very scary.
I think I will let you hold on for a moment longer. Let it sink in.
And he's just like, he is freaking out and just like kind of like trying to like get you to let go of him, but he can't get a grip on you.
and then Nero says,
Now, let's try this again.
and then he's gonna let go, and he goes,
Sorry about that. Just as the light of the moon is radiant, there is also a dark side that we try to suppress. I apologize, but it brings up some memories of a long-lost brother.
forgive me, and he's gonna like pat him on the shoulder.
He kind of flinches.
Should have just listened, you know? I know I'm not as intimidating, but
So,
It might have been the trustworthy thing.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, Matar is the leader of this rebel faction.
Or heavily involved, yes.
Right. So, simple. We just revoke his security access.
Hold on, how's the rock do it?
You wouldn't happen to know any of his credentials, would you?
Oh,
I mean,
he has
Chain of command, you're not meant to. I get it, but sometimes...
He has highest clearance.
Yeah, he doesn't offer that to you on the days that he's got off, does he? You know, you have access while he's not?
No. It's security reason. But we could just get the council to revoke his security credentials. Simple.
Ooh.
I'm the council now, bitch.
Wait, what?
Ah, jeez. Do you have any sort of like facility that we can go to and maybe we can fiddle with it? Take a peek at your
we
systems.
have the security room.
Yeah, that.
Follow me.
Okay.
And
Cool.
he leads you through some doors into some hallways, and then he opens a heavy door, and as you look inside, you see servers upon servers, all electrical doodads and beautiful tech.
There you go.
It is the most beautiful room you've ever seen, Zera.
So many lights and buttons.
Seen so much tech in one room.
Oh.
This must power all of Exelos.
I mean, I've had dreams of this room, but it's better than I thought. She's gonna toddle over and find a console thing and try and do her thing. She's priorities are finding out if there are already protocols running that have been set up by Matar. Figuring out if there's some sort of way to override the council's hold or whatever, like figuring out a way to get into it. Yeah, I guess after she finds that out, she'll figure it out from there.
Okay, so you start typing. As you're going through, you're seeing a lot of just commands just popping up on the screen. And Zera wastes no time, and Belmir's just like, oh, okay. And you're just... you find a couple protocols that are currently in place. The fire alarm is still going off, and the elevator operations from here, it looks like somebody had implanted a virus in order to cause the whole malfunction. And there's another protocol in place that seems like, as you're looking, it is sealing off the 80th floor currently. And it is meant to probably keep the council inside in order for tomorrow's events to go unbothered and make sure that the targets stay where they are. Which, granted, that doesn't matter
there
now.
in time.
Well,
the other thing that she's going to look for is any sort of connections coming from afar. If anyone sort of hacked into the security footage or something like that. She wants to try and figure out if there's anyone watching.
There does seem to be a broadcast, two identical broadcasts, and it's meant to mask the one that's supposed to be for the security room, but it's also being broadcast somewhere else. It would take a bit of doing, and I need an Arcana roll in order for you to be able to try to trace the signal.
With the 2 on the die, I don't know that that's going to happen.
That signal could be coming from anywhere, or going to anywhere. It's pinging off a lot of different other towers, and it's not giving you a clear thing. Whoever put this in place really did a good job at masking its location. The other protocols, fine, they can be seen, but the location of where this broadcast is going to, you don't know.
All right. She'll sort of pull Bells down and be like, "This isn't up to par, is it? There's something wrong."
No, it definitely looks like there's something wrong. I don't understand. It's we just checked it yesterday.
It wouldn't matter.
Qatar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
There it is.
That motherfucker! And he just starts throwing shit.
I have an important question for you.
Yes.
So, obviously, you're aware of the seriousness and the situation, yes?
Yes.
So, let's say the council was all killed. This plan went off without a hitch tomorrow. Who is next in line? They're either A, need to be protected, or B, behind it.
Well, the next in line would be anyone who's on the council. Their family would be next, or we'd hold a public election. I can try to see if the council's family is, if anybody on the council, their family is still okay.
Be wise. I'm gonna turn around and be like, like, no, they did. I was just worried it was gonna be like, the way it would go is, the head of security would be next in line until things got situated.
So,
Well-
Bells,
Yeah. Yes.
we got some international diplomacy to deal with. I believe you've got this handled. Evacuate. Make sure people are as far away as possible.
But what about the celebration tomorrow?
It doesn't matter anymore. People's lives are a lot more important than celebrating. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I think we need to look
Too
out
much.
for the safety of our people.
There's too much panic, anyways, from the Grand Councilman's body ending up on the ground
Yeah, I
floor.
don't know that people would really celebrate tomorrow anyway. It's probably something we'll deal with tomorrow.
Have you
If it
happened to look south?
happens. So just keep going
So-
on the evacuation and make sure
South?
that they're about 10 times further than you think would be necessary.
So
I don't think-
evacuate the entire city.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe at least half of it or all of it. Yeah.
Okay. And what were you saying about looking south?
Oh, you haven't noticed?
Noticed what? I'm afraid to
Well-
ask you people questions now.
Zera's gonna pull up the camera that would show that direction on the screens.
So it's the camera that's directly on the wall, and it's just completely open, and Cordovans are coming in. Were we attacked?
No. It's good.
There's a hole in the wall.
Well, yeah, and how are they gonna do it with their wooden forks? Come on.
It is a glorious hole
No
in the
offense,
wall.
Akko.
We have swords. But fine.
But yes, I don't think there'll be a celebration tomorrow.
Yeah.
Unless people like to celebrate chunky salsa.
Well,
Is
I'll
there a
work on-
security station at the wall that we can contact?
Maybe I can try. And he hits a button, and you hear just static.
Cool.
Seems it's down. Probably.
Yeah,
when the
well,
wall
she's
came
not the
down.
goddess of technology, so, you know, she didn't care about that.
Can we
Ouch.
call the proprietor of Enigma Sushi?
Oh boy.
I don't know, Chips. I reckon we just gotta hoof it.
Just gotta get down there. Is there a way to make the train go faster?
Zera's done it.
Okay. I think we should be good.
All right, so you guys head to the train station, the Exelos train station, and you enter into the train. And are you bothering getting tickets, or are you just going to just commandeer the train?
Let's get the train.
Yeah. We're just getting on the train. Probably like a million other people are freaking out trying to get on the train.
Well, they haven't put out the evacuation order yet, but there's just like a driver who's just sitting just on his tablet.
I'll just go right.
So he's just sitting there, and you guys get on the train. Oh, do you guys have tickets?
Yeah, totally. You should look up this show called Pals. It's a great TV show. Oh, maybe it's called Friends.
Oh no, I love Pals. Pals is a great show.
Mm-hmm. Pals is amazing, right?
My favorite part is in the theme song when they do the.
Yeah, I love the clap part so much. It's my favorite. I do it every time, every episode, man. Get on the train, guys. You know, who's your favorite character? Get on the train, you guys.
Oh, my favorite character is Boss.
Oh yeah, mine's. I don't know all the characters. Jenny. I don't fucking know.
Yes, Jenny, the one who marries Boss.
Yeah, absolute favorite. Okay, well,
Right.
have a great day.
Oh, okay, you two. You all sneak onto the train, and Zera, you go to the front of the train, and it's empty.
Nice. I'll make sure we've only got us in the carriage, because we don't need to be taking extra people if they've decided to jump on. Yeah, and head
All right.
off.
So you disconnect train car 2, and it's just you, the engine in train car 1, and you start going, and the guy's like, hey! Nothing he can
Happy
do to stop
salesing,
it.
guys.
Hey, stop!
Stop! They're already gone.
And they're gone.
Why am I even trying? I am gonna be fired.
But at least I'll get the high score.
World record.
Yes, 3 stars. Jeez, gosh, I did it, guys. So you guys are heading down, going max speed. It's gonna take a couple hours, but then you guys reach Circos.
You do a short rest.
If you want. Yeah, a short rest would work. Before you guys head to Circos, that's where we're gonna take our break. We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go away. Stay tuned for a word from our sponsors and us.
Americans, I'm going to do you a favor. Americans, stop.
Oh, yes, this is me. I'm Americans. Apparently she's going to teach me how to say this word.
You okay, ready? Woo.
Okay, woo.
St.
St.
Now, I know you want to say Shire.
I really do. I really want to say Shire.
Yeah, so, sure.
Okay, sure.
Now let's put it all together. Woo. St. Sure.
Worcestershire.
You're doing great. This is amazing.
Stop.
Do it a little bit faster.
Oh, okay, little faster.
Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire. Fuck! Have you ever felt like you've had no energy like this guy? Who, me? Yeah, you. You should try Rogue Energy. What's Rogue Energy? Well, Rogue Energy is a new supplement that gives you all the energy you need with all the great flavors and no calories and no sugar. And it's easy to make, too. All you need is a 16-ounce glass of water, a scoop of your favorite flavor of Rogue Energy, and then the final step, shake it. Keep shaking. Ultra shake. Hyper shake. Shake it all the way! And now you can try it for yourself. Wow! Don't forget to use promo code Smoking Dragons at checkout for 10% off your order. Get your Rogue today. Listen here, buds. Public service announcement for your friendly neighborhood Officer Rico. Now, you all know me. I'm all about donuts and Oreo balls. But what I'm here to talk to you about is a very important case. The Smoking Dragons need your assistance. For just $1 a month, you can have access to the most exclusive Patreon in the world. You will be able to hear such things as the Dragon's Lair podcast, exclusively only coming to Patreon. Nowhere else. Got some great stuff there. You want to hear dragon secrets? It's there. You want to hear personal life stuff from dragons sometimes? It's probably there. Do you want to go in deep with each of the dragons? Just takes $1 a month. And if I were Alyssa Milano, you'd definitely be giving $1 a month. Hell, you'd probably be giving more than $1 a month. But that's okay, the Smoking Dragons only need $1 a month. Sign up on Patreon today to get all the perks. Donate just $1 a month today to help save a dragon in need. Thank you, and good night, and God bless those Oreo balls. Pokeball? Holy fuck! And we're back. Oh, Nero's angry. Looking a bit like Okir.
Strongest.
Okir strongest.
Yes.
All right, so you guys make it to Circos, and it looks like there are people waiting to take the train. Do you stop the train?
Fuck no. Let's keep going.
No! To Brooklyn!
Ah.
I'm also
So-
not driving the train. This is a choice.
Yeah, Zera, you can stop the train if you'd like.
Well, we aren't stopping till we get to where we're headed, so
Okay.
we're not letting
So you-
passengers on for sure.
So you
Yeah.
blow past the stop, and you see people just like jump back.
Does anybody get sucked into the
No.
vortex?
No, they have force fields up for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm always thinking. So you continue down, and it's going to take a couple more hours, and then you're coming up to the Zero stop, where this whole crazy adventure started.
It's like a circle.
It's a
Really fucked
freaky
up circle, but
It's a really freaky circle.
It's a really freaky circle.
so yeah, you stop the train.
Last stop. Everyone off.
Forgot the diplomat.
I'm just kidding.
Is it Geraldine or is it God?
Oh, callback.
Remember when I tricked you guys? Just trying to make it light of the situation.
Well, let's try to prevent a war.
Yeah, I know.
Just trying to keep it light, keep a joke.
Following that
pamphlets?
conversation, we said like the gods don't come down and talk to us. That was
Well.
an anomaly.
Yeah, was gonna touch on that, but thank you for clearing that.
I predicted the future. Okay. I'm great.
And very good at magic, it would seem.
I forgot to put my gloves on. It's okay.
Yes. The magic gloves. Anyway, to the wall.
To the wall.
As
To the window.
That's my done. God damn it.
I tried to stop myself. I'm sorry. Continue. I got really hot. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Continue.
So as you exit the train, there are lines of primitive beings with shields and swords and pikes, lances, and they
That's your cue, boys.
Zero ducks behind the diplomats.
good people, be not afraid. We are okay. And they all step back. And someone is pushing through, like, excuse me. Can we really, jeez, just get out of the way. And you see just like a taller a taller man in like robes, and he's just like pushing through, like, excuse me, out of the court wizard on approach. Just can we get the fuck out of the way, please? And they, thank you. And he just walks forward, and they're like, Aldrin? Did not expect to see. Yeah. Didn't expect to see me. No. Okay, you've been gone for a very long time, you know, and it's. If personally, I mean, can't have it. Mithos, by the way, beautiful, looks beautiful. Love it. We gotta go back now, you know, cause army on our doorstep. They've already arrived. Yes, they've already arrived. They're practically there. You know, last correspondence we sent you, it was very dire. And you needed to hurry. So we're going to fast track this whole thing. And we're going to get everybody back sequentially, you know? It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm going to be very tired at the end of it. And nobody's going to give a shit, and they're just going to tell me to do more stuff. So fuck me, I guess. Who the fuck are you guys?
I'm Prilin. I like to steal things.
Noted.
Chip Dubbo at your service.
Tightens his coin purse. Oh,
Chip
you
Dubbo
are,
at your service. Put her
you
there.
are big.
Put her there.
Okay. All right. Everybody else?
Nero, servant of Viofa.
Ah,
gives a
Viofa
polite
the
bow.
Seeker. Ah, I met someone not too long ago who also served her, but she kept saying that she was Mother Moon or something. I don't know.
So it would seem.
And you two?
My name is Finos.
Oh, you look like you're coming down with something. Can I check you out, make sure you're okay medically? You don't look so good. You look like you're a corpse.
I'm fine.
If you don't mind me saying, I'm sorry.
Definitely not a corpse.
He always
Fine.
looks like that. Zera.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Well, now this has been enlightening, but we gotta move, people. Move. Go. Get back to the ship.
Get back to the chopper.
The fuck's a chopper? I mean, like a person who chops things. Why would you want to get back to him? I guess to get your food. Okay, never mind. I've already spent too much brain power on this whole conversation. Nice to meet you, Aldrin, Court Wizard. Okay,
You
let's
talk
go.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
You talk a lot.
I
I thought I talked a lot,
I'm
but
Court
you
Wizard.
talk a lot.
They make me talk a lot, and people frustrate me all the time, and it makes me have to, try not to blow a gasket. But I blow a gasket every fucking time.
You seem really familiar to me. Do you like cold things?
Cold
Like
is
cold.
fine.
Oh, okay.
I prefer a nice warm blanket.
Would you prefer peace and quiet for a bit?
Yes.
And then he doesn't hear anything else as Nero casts silence on him. And he is deafened within its radius.
Ah. Nice one, Nero.
As
Oh.
he's preoccupied, diplomats, it seems that you have to leave sooner than expected. What do you need, or I doubt you got exactly what you came for as of yet, besides some, fiery events, let's say.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have much, but I suppose if we find a good captain, maybe he'll help us acquire new things. Or maybe you can bring them to us if you don't want to stay here. You could leave now with us.
I am going to give one of the diplomats, it's your choice, because I can't remember names right now for some reason. The blaster I acquired. I don't need it. It's a nice weapon. Here's the blaster and some electrum.
Thank you.
It's the best I can offer right now. Just something.
Oh, I will keep these close. Thank you all for whatever happened this past couple days. It's been fun. I don't know if that's the proper send-off to it.
Been a blast.
That it has, Chips. That it has. So many blasts.
Got me blasted.
Now that the goddess has returned, perhaps expanding her reach beyond just that of Mithos could be a part of the near future. However, there are things that need to be addressed here first.
As Matar flashes in Nero's brain.
And I'll like kind of gesture towards the wall and say, it'll be much easier to communicate in the future.
Well, maybe we can help currently once we get back to the ships. You'll know what we mean. And they each give you a bow. Thank you for protecting us and saving us. We would not be here if not for you.
And I go over and pat the Echo who's talking on the back, and he gives a little burp.
Oh, I still taste that sushi.
It does linger.
Nero's gonna hand him the lightweight case of Electrum and say,
I'm not sure what you could do with this, but if anything, it's a fancy case.
Thank you.
and then he's gonna gesture toward Aldrin and mouth, sorry. And then he's gonna break concentration.
Oh, I feel so good. I'm immediately angry again. That was so nice. Why did you take it away?
Duty calls.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Come on, move it. Let's go. Come on.
Before
Get
he
your worthless
goes,
asses in line.
he feels like a little tug on the back of his robes.
Hey, whoa. Yeah.
Hey, as I've learned from Akko and Isidore over the last couple of days, things work a little differently for you guys with your magic and your occult wizardry.
Yes.
But we use our own for things like this. And she's just gonna pull out it's like a learny toy for kids for learning how to use communicators. So it still works as a communicator, but it's just like a little kid version. And just gonna, this one's probably one of our more basic ones. I did upgrade it a little, but maybe you guys could have a look at this and figure out some long-range communication or something like that. Just a gesture of goodwill.
This is a long-range communicator?
Yeah, it can be.
Now that I actually look around and take this place in, what the actual fuck is this place? This is absolutely terrifying.
I'm sure they'll tell you all about
God.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure the diplomats will let you know along the way of everything they saw and experienced and smelled and stepped in and tasted.
It's just look down, Aldrin. It helps. I promise. Are the soldiers? Yes, they're moving. Okay, let's go. And he's just walking along. And do you guys board the train once again to head back to Exelos? Or what are you guys going to do now?
get some bad sushi from Enigma?
Are you all gonna go get some sushi from Enigma?
No.
As great as that sounds, perhaps another time, Chips.
Maybe to celebrate our win.
We
Fixing
need
all
to
this
make
mess.
sure that the rest of the country isn't going to be toppled by some zealotous, rebels.
All right, that sounds like a better idea than bad sushi.
Could we take a selfie in front of the exposed ocean and just tell Matar to get on his way?
Come on over, bitch.
Nero gets a little serious and says,
Unfortunately, Matar cannot be forgiven again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll follow your lead, Nero.
All right. So where are you guys going?
where is that? Where would we know Matar was last? I don't.
The last time you saw him was in that regeneration chamber.
But Bellamere said that he was at the security room the previous day.
Yeah. That's the last where you heard that he'd been seen.
It might
So,
be an Exlos.
so he escaped the Cylon attack on the base.
Well, I'm not sure what to expect, and I can't ask all of you to come with me, but I know where at least he'll be striking next. Though with the explosives gone, I'm not sure in what capacity.
Okay, I will accompany you on your endeavor, Nero.
Given it's been a few hours, do we want to check in with Bells?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Give Bellamere a call.
Did you guys ever get his frequency?
I don't remember.
We
I don't know.
said we were going to, but then I don't think anyone expressly said it when we were there.
He gave it to you.
Okay. Thanks, Dice.
Zero was going to try and hack the system anyway.
If you wouldn't give it to me, I'll take it.
Haha.
I can find stuff.
So you go ahead and you call his frequency. Let's see. What is that frequency? Give me a second.
8675308.
It's 877-22-74-69.
See, I remembered it because it's got the 6-9 at the end.
Nice.
So, yeah. Do.
Are you sure it wasn't 877 cash now?
I was waiting for one of you to work that out.
Oh, God.
Son of a bitch.
I had to make sure. I was like, W's a 9, right? Yeah, okay. Did he?
Guys, he's not picking up.
Did he mute on accident? Oh, there we go.
Oh, could you guys not hear the ringing?
We heard the
Like-
last one.
Yeah.
It was
like
coming through
barely
a
there.
tiny bit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was
It's
like it
hard to do
cancelled
it
you
on
out because
these.
you went closer. Hmm.
Oh, now it's
That was better. Yeah.
Fucking mics. Anyways, sorry to everybody named Mike out there.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. It starts going.
Guys, he didn't pick
Oh,
up.
no.
Maybe we should get back right now.
Probably.
I'm gonna call Ma and Pa and just see if they can see anything obvious.
All right, so you call your
Call the shop's
grandparents.
number. Yeah.
Jarrent's shop.
G'day, Pa.
Oh, Zera. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm getting so old. I can't remember the way that we're supposed to answer the phones anymore.
That's all right.
I almost just said hello.
To be honest, you were never great at phone calls. We know that. It's all good. Hey, if you look out your window, can you
yes.
see anything happening, going on? Put your glasses on. Not the short distance ones, the red ones. They're the long distance ones. Yep.
Okay.
Did you mute yourself? I'm getting
What?
hold music. Pa, can you just put Ma on? Is Ma there?
Hello, Zera.
Ma, he's getting worse, isn't he?
That he is.
Like, he made these things and he doesn't know how to use them now. This is...
He still
Crikey.
is making more things each day that he still doesn't know how to use, but they work.
Ooh, that's going to be fun to detangle when I'm back in it. All right.
Yeah, so when are you coming back, darling?
Honestly, I don't know. But would you be able to look out your window for me and just see if the scenery looks any different?
Yes.
Apart from there might be a little bit of a gap in the wall. I don't need to know about that. How's it looking?
Well, I'm looking at the tower right now, and it seems to be okay. Wait a minute. There's someone on top. Someone's on top of the tower. Well, I'll be.
Well, I'll be. All right. Just you've got my number. If any, well, no, actually, the shop's fairly close. Hey, you guys have been wanting to visit the wall for a bit now, yeah?
Oh,
You got-
yes. Your pa is all he talks about.
Well, might be a time to head off and have a bit of a trip.
All right, we'll lock up the shop then.
Yeah. You guys
Is it
take the
something
day
like
off.
a hole in the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, there's part of it that's not there anymore.
I'll have to see it to believe it.
Be my guest.
Well,
Love you
dearie,
guys.
If you need to head by the shop for anything, you know whether we keep the key.
Yeah. I've got my spare on me too.
And we love you so dearly, darling.
I'm glad you guys are okay.
Why
I gotta
wouldn't
go
we be?
now. Shit's about to hit the fan.
Well, watch that language, young lady.
Sorry, Ma. Keep an eye on Pa, will ya? Make
Of
sure you pack
course.
both his glasses.
Always, yes. Well, have a good one.
Bye.
Goodbye. Was not prepared to voice your grandparents today, but we did it.
Having only heard half of that conversation, Nero's gonna be like,
And they were wanted criminals.
The council, man. I don't know what to say. So, there's someone standing on. Yeah. So, there's someone standing on top of the tower. Don't know if that's good or bad, but I feel like we should probably head back and.
Indeed.
I mean, we're tangled up in this mess anyway. It's not like it's gonna go anywhere.
Your grandmother has really good eyesight.
That she
You can
does.
see 80 floors up and a person standing up there.
"Hey, she could have, but whoa."
Nero,
She can see.
where'd you go?
not we
I
can
didn't
see.
have the red glasses on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What timing on that blur? Just like,
I was like, whoa.
Do it
Never
again.
mind.
these aren't my glasses.
Nero won his stealth check.
Wait a minute. Come on. Whoa. What the heck?
It's not doing it now.
Oh well.
You found your glasses.
I put on the right ones that time.
Perfect.
The other ones weren't your glasses.
Visuals.
That's gonna look great in the edit. Just like we're all just like, whoa!
Whoa! Wowzers!
Jeez.
Nero's just gonna be like,
Does that answer your question, Chief?
You went blurry there for a second, but yeah.
So what's the plan? What's the plan, y'all? Tell me. Tell me what's going on.
I think
Getting
we
back
have
on
to
the
go
train?
back to Exelos and take care of business.
Taking care of business.
Every day.
How willing to go along with all of this does Finos seem?
Distant.
Makes sense.
I mean, we could always just head to the Winchester, have a pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
Head to Enigma.
Head to Enigma. Have a roll of bad sushi and wait for all this to blow.
To blow over.
Wait for all this to blow.
Wait for ourselves to blow, wait for it to blow.
Yeah, all over. Yeah.
All over.
Yikes.
Everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where, you know, the group's walking back to the train, and you'll notice like Finos is at the back of the pack. And he keeps like getting a step further behind. He keeps kind of like turning his back and looking at the armada.
I just imagine my heart will go on just playing.
But the bad
Zera will
recorded
lose
version.
step and sort of step in with Finos. Like, you okay, buddy? We didn't eat any of the sushi.
No, I'm okay. I planned on leaving one of those boats, but with the wall being open, I guess it's whenever I want.
Well, also, not to be incredibly blunt about people that I've looked up to for a lot of my life, but when the Master's dead, who is there to control you? It's difficult making your own decisions sometimes, though. I definitely didn't expect this to happen, stepping out of the shop. And yeah, some of it's been bad, but I met you guys. I wouldn't trade that. And look, I'm not just saying that, but because of, you know, you're quite large and all, but I do think we could use your help. You're pretty awesome. I definitely feel safer when you're around.
Yeah, we have unfinished business, I guess.
You're good?
Good.
She does like the buddy like punch in the arm, except it's probably like your calf or thigh.
Yeah. And
We've got this.
I'll speed up my steps. I'll walk a little bit faster, catch back up with the group.
As you guys are about to board the train, you see something shoot out of one of the cannons, and it aims up, and then you see, and it is a giant red ball of light that just sits there for a while.
From the Armada?
Yes. Looks kind of like a small red sun.
Son of a bitch, they did have communications.
I guess they are scuttling their ship or something.
I hope that's a good sign.
I hope that's
They're
not a
playing any-
distress signal.
Playing any lutes or accordions or, you know,
Do you see
throwing
fire?
fire bombs.
So, you get back on the train and you head on over to Exelos, passing through Circos. Once again, people are just like, what the fuck? What's up with these trains?
While we're going, I want to show Prilin some of the controls and stuff,
Ooh.
just for fun. I think she would. I think they would enjoy that.
Really, you kind of learn
Yeah.
a little bit more about the train.
Yeah.
And as you're pulling into Exelos, you see that there are a bunch of people waiting to get on the train.
Oh.
And now that you've returned it, they could get a move on.
True. Now I can all leave.
So now you have to kind of like push through like a sea of people, and people are just like freaking out. And then you overhear like one person says, "There's somebody on top of the tower. I thought I saw it was 2 people." Well, I saw it was 3 people. No, you didn't, Jim. It was fucking 2 people. I just wanted to be included. Well, you got included. Now shut the fuck up. We're trying to fucking get out of this goddamn place. Did you hear there's a hole in the wall? No, that's just a conspiracy theory. That's
There is
what
a
they
hole in the
want
wall.
you to believe it. Hey, shut up, you conspiracy nut. Trying to scare all these people. They want you to believe there's a hole in the wall so that they can trap you.
Trap you. So just go to the wall and see it for yourself.
Oh, yeah, go to the wall. See if I'm going to
How-
Tropos and I'm getting drunk.
How close are they?
They're like about like 20 feet away.
Okay, cool. Nero's gonna mind link with them and be like,
The biggest walls you can be trapped in are the confines of your own mind.
and then he's gonna break the connection.
There was a voice in my head. There was a voice in my head. And he just runs off.
Does he run into the tracks?
No, he just runs away.
Okay.
Deep somewhere into the city.
Nero just goes,
It wasn't
Oops.
finished. That was supposed to be uplifting. Oh,
Uh-oh.
go in the light of the moon.
It's okay, Nero. Pat, pat, clank, clank, clank. Armor.
Ting, 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 ting.
Prilin has a question for Nero.
Hmm?
Do you think Matar still has that necklace?
If he does, then I'm afraid what he might do with it. I've actually been thinking about that. Since Viova has manifested more, I am unsure if her essence, if you will be stronger or weaker in such an instance. Hopefully, for our sake, it's the former. Wait, the latter.
No, the former.
The ladder?
Weaker,
Oh no,
stronger?
not the ladder.
The former.
Sorry.
I thought I said weaker second. I said weaker first.
Anyway, less bad. That one.
That's one. Oh no. If it kills me,
Eh?
I will get it back. I will get the necklace back, even if it kills me.
Rilin, I appreciate the sentiment, but don't take this the wrong way. I prefer you not to take it again.
For you. Give it back to you.
He smiles and he laughs and he like hits you on the shoulder and he goes,
I'm kidding. We're together.
Okay.
All right, as you guys continue walking, Zera, are you gonna stop at your grandpa and grandma's shop?
Yeah. There's a couple of things I want to tinker around with.
Okay. As you reach under, you get the key. Oh wait, you have your spare on you, so you actually don't even need to do that. You take your spare key, open the door, ding, 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 and your grandma and grandpa have already left. And you
Just
still
duck
have
when you come in, Chips.
Yeah. As you come in, it's like it's a bit tight for you to fit in. This is a halfling's shop.
Oh my god! What
The shop
hell
area
is going on
usually,
here?
fits everyone, but the house bit's made just for us.
Good thing I don't shop here often.
Most places where you shop don't have doors that fit your head.
Ah, fuck!
So you still have the plasma cells. You have a blaster shotgun that can be worked on. You have quite a few bits and bobs that you can work with. If there's anything you want to tinker with or make better, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Could we? I look at Zera and I say, could we modify the immovable rod to shoot immovability at someone to stop them in their tracks?
Impossible.
You're an ideas man, but not in the short time that we have. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
game breaking. A free petrification. Let's go.
Pew, 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 pew. You get petrified, you get petrified, you get petrified. Everybody gets petrified. Call me Oprah. I'm giving away this shit for free.
You heard it. DM said it. All right, petrification ray. I'm just kidding.
So the frost one we were keeping for Fink.
I believe, and I quote, Rilin said, fuck Fink.
They did,
Boom.
but we've also
Whoa.
got 2 other charges left. So Zero will try and work with the 2 other ones first before she fiddles with the cold one.
That's fair. I just wanted to remind, just in case anybody forgot, that Rilin doesn't give a shit.
She's
Funny,
also
but like, shush.
a fire shotgun seems like it would be kind of cool. So she's gonna try and mingle those together. And what else? The other one was acid, wasn't it? Chips is the only other one that has some sort of a
A ranged weapon?
like firing weapon sort of thing.
Yeah.
Could you dip the bolts in the acid plasma?
Or does Rill have a dagger?
Rilin does have a dagger that's just a regular dagger.
Mm-hmm. I got nothing fancy. I just like to steal.
I'm going to try and
has a short sword as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and incorporate your dagger with the acid one. Try and make a little buttony thing so that the blade contracts in and comes back out with a sort of coating on it.
Okay. So we put
She's just going to try and fiddle.
Okay, so for the fire shotgun, go ahead and roll me Arcana to start. You will not be getting any assistance from anybody on this. This is strictly you.
Halfling luck. So that's 18.
Okay, so you're able to find a spot where that that flame plasma cell could fit in, and it will meld with the gun. And as you click it in, it and you see the shotgun pulsate with red energy, and it's almost like looks like it has been like burned by fire in these energy pulses. And now I need you to finalize it. I'm gonna need another Arcana roll.
That's a dirty 20.
So you and you step up and you fire it against the wall, and it shoots out flame plasma as if it, because like it's a regular kind of shotgun, but it shoots out like blaster fire, like a laser, and so instead it's like a fire laser, so it burns more than a laser would, if that makes any sense.
The automatic fire things come out and from the roof and put them out. We do that a lot around here.
All right, you whatever damage I had given the shotgun before, which I believe was 2d10, now adds a d10 of fire and has a chance to set things ablaze, taking damage over time. And now for the dagger, give me an Arcana roll.
Come on. Ooh, 15.
This one's a little bit more complicated, but you're able to build a new housing for this dagger, for it to be able to retract the blade. And now it's just getting that acid to coat that blade and come back out. So another Arcana roll.
I'm going to Cosmic Omen myself.
Okay.
And it's a very good thing that I did. What do you got? 17.
As you place the plasma cell in the housing, close it, and now you sink, and you can see that it's got like the yellow, like thin coating of plasma on it, and then you just stab it into like a, and it melts it away.
Here you go, Real.
Oh shit!
Just
the acid switchblade.
Don't get yourself with it.
Ah, okay. Button. Don't play with the button.
All right, you now have the acid switchblade, which on top of it doing 1d4, it does 2d4 acid damage.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Oh,
feel
look
like we
around,
shouldn't-
see if.
I feel like we should fuck Fink and use that frost plasma cell.
Not what I thought you meant at first.
Hard pass.
No, thank you. Chips, you have a
That's a
great
direction.
time with that.
Our church does not necessarily enforce celibacy, but for this, I will.
You do as you please, Chips. Do as you please.
Chip's opinion on Fink has changed drastically. You think you can deal with the smell, man?
Lovers to enemies. Enemies to lovers. I love it. Enemies to lovers arc.
But so your idea is to use the cold plasma cell for something. That's up to Zera.
Zera would, confer with the group first, because she definitely wants to make peace with Fink. I don't know if there's anything else that I can futz with.
I think the brand new refrigerator treats Fink pretty well. Went through a lot of trouble for that bad boy, and Finos helped. So Nero still owes Finos money.
Huh?
For 1,000 electrum.
I don't know if I have any more money.
Literally just gave a whole chest of it.
Yeah.
1,000 of it away.
And if Finos doesn't want it anymore, that's up to Finos. But he's $250,000 of electrum for sure.
Hold on, did Prilin actually say this?
Yeah.
Nero's gonna be like,
Well, considering that, while I try not to gloat, praise Vilfa, me and my goddess were able to free all of you from the bonds that the council held you within. Perhaps we can call it even Steven.
That's not my devil leg. That's up to Finos. And that's, you know what, Nero? Actually, I have it. It's okay. I'll give Finos the 1,000 electrum. I'll pay back your debt.
Caveat: it cannot be with stolen money.
It's not stolen. I just got 250,000 electrum from the council that's now dead.
Very well.
It's not stolen money. All my stolen money I gave to the council, or the diplomats. So all the stolen money's gone. New leaf, remember? New page. Turning.
Nero's gonna sigh and just turn to Zera and say,
I'm not sure what else we would use it for, but I require no further augmentations. The blessings of the goddess are all that I need.
What about you, Finny? You got any ideas about this?
I say no, unless you can think anything to do with that bag of marbles. I'm not sure.
These bag of marbles?
Don't jingle them.
Oh, yeah, right.
my bag don't jingle jingle, it explodes.
It catches
Could you build a launcher and so we can shoot it at Matar?
Nero's like, I have this, and he holds up a light crossbow that he will never use, but was given to him when he rolled his character.
Chip says what?
Yeah, I could try. I guess she'll also look around the shop to see if there's any notes or anything that looks like it would take the canister thing, or should be able to put it into.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
My dice hates me today. That's a 6.
There's like a stick. It looks kind of like a really long stick. It's red.
pick up the stick.
As you pick it up, it comes apart. And then there's like a little like cylindrical slot that looks like it could fit like a plasma cell or something.
Should just, fiddle, put it in. Try and put it back together again.
Your hands get extremely cold.
Ow, 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 ow.
And so you drop it.
Yeah.
Ting, 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 ting. And it goes from red to blue. And it freezes the edges.
And try and push it, turn it off, sort of thing.
As you turn it, and it has an ice chain.
Well, this went better than I thought.
Go ahead and add the ice chaku into your inventory.
Nice.
No, ice.
Ice. Baby.
Ice to meet
Ba-ding,
you.
ba-ding, ba-ding.
Let's
I
kick
will
some
attempt to do
ice.
that later when I figure it out.
So yeah, you now have a pretty cool weapon.
She's gonna
and
give
other
it a little
cool
spin.
weapons. As you spin it, it blows cold air from above you when you spin it.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool, hey, Real.
think Fink will love it.
Fuck Fink.
Be his new chew toy.
It's like a iced lolly.
So after Zera has made these new weapons, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. And new revelations are happening, and the diplomats are gone. No more is this an escort mission. Now it's about revenge, and saving the continent, I guess.
And the friends that we make along the way.
It's
Now we
always
can
there.
actually go crazy.
You guys can now cut loose.
Footloose?
Exactly.
Okay.
Pull me off of my shoes. But yeah, so we've been the Smoking Dragons, and there are 20 sides to every story. Come and be a part of ours. Thank you. Good night. We love you. Stay safe. Stay tuned for the raid. We'll see you guys next week.
Raid, 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 raid.